everyone, it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode of the second reproduction, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start.
俺には関係ない。君が誰と口づけようが交わろうが、俺には関係ないんだ。君は俺の恋人じゃないし、特別でもない。
If that were true, you wouldn't have her pushed up against a wall right now.
だから何も感じない。
ジン今のは
Was I imagining things? Jin was acting completely different from his normal self. Even if I wasn't sure about that, I was sure of the pain on my arm from where he gripped it. I gently touched that part with my other hand and bowed my head deeply.
ならなぜそのように起こる
Only the passing wind gave a response, pouring more and more emptiness into my heart. Oh, Manan, in a certain room. Did you come all this way just for her? In a room where the darkness overwhelmed the faint flickering light of a candle, a maiden spoke. Her figure was vague in the dim candlelight, but she was clearly dressed in formal attire, similar to what she usually wore when welcoming guests.
そうだと言ったら
The other voice came not from the room, but from the balcony. It was clearly a man, his voice carrying a hint of mystery, like the rays of moonlight shining through the window. Every now and then a breeze would ruffle the man's silver hair. The woman hid her admiration from him as she stood deep within the room. Once or twice she thought about walking up to him to observe his beauty, as the man never entered a room. Huh? So it was just as I thought. Well, that'll make coming to a mutual understanding much easier. Very well. After hearing what you had to say, I can't just sit still and watch anymore. If someone like me can help, then I certainly will. For my people, that dear girl, and for the world.
ありがとうございます。ではその後の采配はあなたにお任せしますよ。
Oh my, what a surprise! I thought I was just a pretty puppet to you.
あなたは確かにあの方の娘だ。賢く抜け目ない。旗印で収まりはしないでしょう。もっとも違うところを挙げるとすれば、善良であるということでしょうか。
Oh, you view me rather highly then. I do hope I don't fail your expectations. Despite her words, her voice carried no hint of fear. It was a humble and restrained declaration of victory that fitted her proud personality well.
楽しみにしていますよ。
And the two figures smiled at the same time. Tomorrow's a day off, gonna sleep, okay. Holiday night. Okay, what should I do tonight? Let's go out. And let's go to the courtyard. Isn't that... Didn't you hear me? I thought I told you to buy a huge cake. My apologies, sir, but that was the biggest cake left. If they've sold out of big cakes, then make one yourself, you idiot. You expect this pathetic excuse of a cake to have any use to me? What should I do, huh? Since your ears obviously don't work anymore, how about we chop them off? Actually, let's just cut off your head and get rid of your moronic brain while we're at it. Heh! Oh my, Lord Jin, whatever's the matter? Oh, Kiria, you came at a good time. Do you have an idea for a good location? Location? Well, we don't have much time. Let's walk while we talk. And let's go back to the courtyard. It was evening, and I was about to walk past the courtyard when I suddenly noticed someone approaching. I gasped and quickly looked away, recognizing him almost immediately.
こんばんは、クリスティーナ様。あなたを探していたのでちょうどよかった。
私を？
I blinked in confusion at Jin, who was looking at me with his usual smile. For some reason, I got the impression that he was in a much better mood than usual. I've been avoiding him ever since the incident with Gardus, just because things felt so awkward between us, but he didn't seem angry with me or anything. Feeling somewhat confused, I wondered if something wonderful had happened to him, so I let out a sigh and faced him properly.
先ほど知り合いからケーキをもらったのですが、私一人では食べきれなさそうだったので、あなたと一緒に食べられたらいいなぁと思いまして。
He said that while holding a small, cute paper box in his hand. It looked like his friend had given him a whole cake, which was definitely too big for someone to eat by themselves.
ケーキはお嫌いですか？
いや、ケーキは大好きだ。けど、私でいいのか？
ええ、先日のお詫びもありますしね。
それは。
では早速行きましょうか。
おい！
I felt like he was telling me to stop thinking and start doing. Before I could finish my sentence, he grabbed my hand and started walking.
ジン。
はい。
って
嫌ですか？
嫌ではない。
ではこのままでも構いませんね。
それはそうだが。
Even though we'd already fallen in bed together, I never actually held hands with Jin until now. It felt unbearably embarrassing.
いつもはもっと恥ずかしいことをしているのに。
何言って。
そんなに可愛い顔をしないでください。ケーキよりも先にあなたを食べたくなってしまう。
今日は何もしないぞ。
だといいですね。
話せバカ。もう行かない。
今日もいい天気ですね。
あからさまな無視をするな。
無視なんてしていませんよ。あなたの声はいつも一語一句漏らさず。
Stop!
Shocked by the sudden noise, I turned around and saw a man running towards us, his hands half bound, and a soldier chasing behind him.
Fuck off!
The man knocked into Jin as he passed, sending the cake box flying out of his hands. It fell to the floor with a sickening splat, the cake's fate evident.
一体なんだ。失礼な男だな。大丈夫か、ジン。
何？
A faint murmur ran through the air, and the temperature suddenly plummeted. A chill ran down my spine. Before I could react, Jin snapped his fingers, and a huge rush of energy went flying towards the man.
Huh?
Suddenly, the man fell to the floor, forced down by something.
Aren't you?
どうしてくれるんですか？せっかくのケーキが台無しだ。
My apologies, sir. We caught a leftover bandit from the other day, but he managed to escape somehow.
君の報告なんて興味ない。まったく、こんな生ぬるい縛り方をしているから逃げられるんですよ。
Jin finished tying the crook up as he spoke, his skill apparent in his technique and the knot looking a lot tighter than it needed to be. Amazing. I wonder if he has special training.
さ、行きましょうか。無駄な時間を使ってしまいました。
ああ。
はあ、見てください。中身がめちゃくちゃですよ。あの族、やっぱりもう少し痛めつけておくべきだったか。
Why does she keep following him back to his room? Hasn't she learned her lesson yet?
そう怒るな。形は崩れても味は変わらないだろ。
まあ、 あなたがそういうのでしたら構いませんが。くそ、せっかくためにそのに。
He said he wouldn't mind, but it was clear he still had a grudge against the thief. As Jin grumbled to himself, he scooped the crumbled cake into plates. As I watched him from across the table, I was suddenly reminded of the magic powers he displayed and the skill that he'd used to tie up the thief.
あの時の手際は神がかっていたな。
はい。
男を縛った時の手際だ。私も軍に入る時に習ったが、あれほど完璧にはできないぞ。
Jin suddenly looked down at his plate and stayed very still, as if something had just appeared in his mind. And we'll find out what that was next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.